Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rambling Man Show. I'm your host, the Rambling Man, and today I'm going to be talking Pes versus FIFA. So today I've downloaded Pes 2020. Oh, sorry. And my god, it's so much better than FIFA 20. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, from every single bit of detail. I'm one of these people who loves detail, every little detail, from like the scoreboards being shown up, the way the manager talks, the way he holds the bloody coffee cup, everything, all that kind of stuff. I'm real into detail. And PES 2020, wow, it's absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna start. I'm a big career mode fan. I don't really play online anymore. I used to play FIFA Online, Ultimate Team back in like FIFA 12 or something. FIFA 12, I think it was, when I really was into online. But now I just got fed up of it because you used to be able to score. If you scored a goal in between 3 minutes, the player can quit and it doesn't even count as a game. And then I kept getting that over and over again. I've had people rage quit. Have like you'd win 1-0, and then I would. You get people like that rage quitting only ever being 1-0 down, and it's just like really infuriated me because I wouldn't rage quit. Even if I'm losing 6-0, I'll just keep playing until the final whistle is up, because there's no point rage quitting. You're just letting. It's just I just really don't like it, and that's why I don't like it now. A lot of people rage quit now. A lot of people just want to annoy you on it. People just trolling on you every single day. So I haven't played a PES game. I've played a few of them here and there, but I haven't really bought one yet. And today I got PES 2020 for free on the Xbox Game Pass, and just everything, absolutely everything. So I'm doing the career mode, is what it's called in FIFA, and what they call it in PES is Master League, and you can pick from existing starting 11, or you can play with like random people. So you just build up your own players and your own team, and you start from there. And I'm doing like proper lineup. I'm doing with Arsenal now, and you pick like the manager. So like they have Diego Maradona, Ruud Gullit, what's that player? The Dutch player, Johan Cruyff, and like do like really good cutscenes, and they do only press conferences for like the big games that are coming up, like in FIFA. Oh, you could do a press conference after every single game. It's just really boring after that. Like it's fine having them, but I'd rather just have it just for the big games, like the finals and stuff like that. Um, Pez's layout is absolutely incredible. It's so easy, so smooth. You can just go from forward time, team management, team info. There's no flicking around different buttons just to get across. You shoot the analog stick to move across. Managers just cut scenes of them having a cup of coffee in their hand. The minutes, so like in at a time in FIFA you'd have like 2 minutes at a time, and then you'd look up the screen, it's like 9:54, and PES when it's actually 2 minutes, it actually goes to 2 minutes. There's no absolutely bullshit about it or nothing. And then you have like at the end of the game you'll see the players with their t-shirts off with their like body armors underneath, like swapping shirts and going over the fans, throwing their jerseys in, like them little details there I just love about a game like that. And what else? Transfers as well. Like in FIFA now, you can just buy whoever the hell you want. It's just boring. It just doesn't make it. Like, you want these football games to feel as much as realistic as you can. Like, you can't get 100%, but you want them as the best you can to get it. And FIFA just hasn't done it anymore. I remember like old FIFAs, you couldn't buy everyone. Like, you try and buy a player and be like, no, I don't want to go to your club, or you're buying too many superstars. I just don't want to go. Now I'm not going to get. I'm not going to get started. Or if like, so Van Persie, he went to Man United. If you try to buy him, it'd be like, oh no, I don't like your me and the fans don't have a good relationship, so I don't think it'd be a good move for me. Like, that was the really best of FIFA back then. That was absolutely unbelievable. Where like you get transfer shocks where like a random player from the team will just be like, I want to leave, and you're like, oh my god, and then you're there scrambling trying to look for like a new player to buy. Like, say you have like Ronaldo, he played for Real Madrid like when he was like 26, 27. It's like, yeah, I want to leave now. You're like, oh my god, and you're scrambling around looking for a new player to try and replace him. And that's what I really liked about FIFA. But now it's just gone really bad. They just kind of moved all their focus to online, Ultimate Team, getting everyone to pay more money for like players and packs and coins. And it's really just, I want to buy a game, and I just want to buy a game, and that's really it. I don't want to be having to buy more things just to make my experience better. In a football game, anyway, in any sports game, like, there shouldn't be DLCs for a football game, or like making money off a football game. You should just, when you buy that game, it should be just that. I don't mind story mode games like Red Dead Redemption, GTA, The Witcher, Metal Gear Solid, Dead Space, what else are the games? There's just a few, like, don't mind them, like, free roaming games, all them kind of adding in DLCs and new missions and stuff, but not football games. You shouldn't have to make extra money off these football games. You make enough money just us buying the games, so like 80 quid for a game, and then you have the other additions to the games, but, sorry. FIFA now is just gone. It just hasn't been the same. I think because they know they're on top now, they're just giving up. Like, they got us Champions League, they got the Europa League off Pes, because Pes lost, like, their contract ran out from their rights to it, so Premier League, FIFA took it over. But it's made the game even worse now. It's just made it even terrible. Like, now you're just like, it's freezing all the time. I go through a season mode and like games are just freeze and I can't play it, and then I try and play it again, it freezes midway through the game, and then the only way you get past this game is if you skip the game. Like, it's like, how is there so many problems with the game? Like, there's so many. Every day you go on it, they do new updates and it still hasn't fixed any of the problem. Like, I'd kick off the ball and the whole team would just stand still, the opposite team, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Like, the front four won't move, the midfield won't move, the defence won't move, they're all just staring or looking at you. Then you have transfers you could buy, like, I could buy Ronaldo and Messi for anyone now. It's just boring. Like, it's such a boring thing to do, like, to buy every single player. It's like, I don't want that. I want to be able to do a bit more realistic, a bit more harder, to buy players, to do negotiations. Like, in Pes here, like, I look, you have to actually look and see if the player's interested in coming to your club, and like, it'll show a bar to say if they're interested or not. If they're not interested, it means you have to pay more money, you have to pay more wages, more signing bonuses, more appearance bonuses, pay a bigger transfer fee. Sorry. And you're not getting these random L transfers. Like, in FIFA you'll have like Bayern Munich buying every single left back, then you'll have Real Madrid buying every single striker, then you have Barcelona buying every centre mid, and it's just so weird. Like, how can you not fix these? These problems have been bitten worse and worse and worse as the years go by. Oh wow, we actually finally get to create your manager again. But I remember in the Champions League games years ago, you were able to create your manager and do all that. Was pretty, like, all them back then, they were such great games how FIFA did it. And I think just because they've off that, like, because PES hasn't been really there competition wise with them, and then there was This Is Football where you can like hack people down, dive in, do schoolboy football, build a team up from the ground up. Like, you can do all that. That disappeared. PES slowly creeping up now. It's slowly getting a bit more royalty. I can't even pronounce the word, sorry. And the graphics as well, the faces, the way players go on, referees, like, you see them coming out with the little sorry, they come out with the little stretcher and taking the player away, or they're on the big cart taking the player away, like, stuff like that. That's really good detail. Like, what else? Like, you can put you have like, here now I'm looking at now, you can have like hashtag Arsenal followers. There's 9 million followers, and then it has like, you have the table. I don't have to go anywhere. I have all my the next 4 or 5 fixtures already up on my screen. I don't have to go to calendar or anything like that. I have players right now. It says like Mesut Ozil is in, linked to a move. Then I have Martinelli, new prospect star, and he does like a little video and stuff like such great little details like that. And I think if only a PES could get PES could get the rights from every single team. Like, you get the rights to the Premier League, get the rights for the Champions League again, Europa League again. They would really challenge FIFA. Like, if they really got everything in order, FIFA wouldn't be as big anymore. And then FIFA would have to up their game again and be like, right, we have to get back up. Everyone's going to PES now. And I think everyone should go to PES. So that's the only way FIFA is going to actually learn about their game, is when, like, in order to competitive, like, all these YouTubers that do all the FIFA videos, so they just went to PES and just said, no, I'm not doing FIFA anymore. It's not. They're only doing it because they know views. They're only going to get loads and loads of views, and they're going to get asked to go to these exposés to play FIFA cheaper. Play FIFA early and show the content just so they get people to play. But the content ain't great, and then you have these YouTubers lying all the time about, oh, it's such a great game. This. It's like, it's not a good game. We can all see it's not a good game. You can't sugarcoat it anymore. It's just gone absolutely awful. I think the engine that they're using just can't hold all what they're trying to do with the, like, all they really did was change the background for the Champions League, for the Europa League. Everything gets real sticky. It's like frozen, it's soft and all that. And it's just not. It's been free kicks. I don't understand this new free kick thing. Like, it was just so much. Like, why do we have this little circle now? Like, it needs to just be like, if you're good at free kicks, you're good at free kicks. You didn't have this little circle on the top right trying to bend them in like this. And then, like, I try, like, it used to be so simple. You just hit the shoot button, and then whatever way you want to put the analog in, that's the way you want it to spin, and that was it. It was simple. There's no absolutely nonsense of this big circle and then this little arrow, little thing coming out of it and poking in like that. Like, it's just like, I don't understand why are you changing so many things. It just doesn't need changing. Like, what people want in FIFA now is better career mode. Career mode's gone to a shambles. I think if you're going to do like a kind of, they were doing the journey for a while, if you're going to do something like that, don't have Alex Hunter go from whatever thing you picked in the Premier League, then he moves again, then he moves again, and then he moves again. Have you ever met an 18-year-old player jump into so many clubs in the space of 3 years? I think he played for like four or five clubs in 3 years. Like, that's still unrealistic again. You're just doing that, like, and then you just didn't do it for this year. You just did Vulture, and I forgot it even had Vulture. And I even forgot about it. I forgot they had FIFA Street. I haven't played it still. I just did it. I think the first time I ever got the game, that's when I did it, and I haven't played it since. I don't really play the FIFA Street anymore. But then you have to call it Vulture. Oh, it's a new game mode. It's not. It's the same. Just call it FIFA Street. Why don't you just make a brand new game and call it FIFA Street? And go back to that, and go back to the first ones and the second ones. They were too great. And then they changed it to like some cartoony stickman kind of a thing. It was really, really weird. And it just didn't go well. It didn't go well with anybody. And then now they've gone to this, and now Pes. I really, really hope people now start realising they have to go by Pes now and start making. That's the only way you're going to make FIFA better again. And if the competition around them is getting better and better and better, it's just like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is making. I haven't bought a Call of Duty. I still haven't bought the new one. Like, that's how much about Call of Duty. I lost faith in the last Call of Duty I ever had was Black Ops 1, and that was it. That was the last one I ever got because it was unbelievable. And then since then I haven't bought another Black Ops because it's not great. I just did not like it. I don't like this. I don't like the futuristic whole jumping around with a bloody jetpack and a big weird gun. Like, I love just the old fashioned World War One, World War Two, like Vietnam, what's the other one? I'm losing all the war. Like, they're cool, they're great. It's real historic, and you actually have real life actual battles. Like, it goes back, like Battlefield did a thing where they went from in the World War Two from like Africa, and then he went into being the Germans in a tank and all. Like, it's good to get the other perspective of the war, because all we got was perspective of like the Americans, the English, the French, the Allies, and all that. We never got the other side of it, of like Germany. Like, what the hell, like, what was everyone else actually feeling around the time in Germany? Like, I'd love to play like a World War Two game where like you're the Germans, and they're going to lose. That's why it'd be great to see like what the hell was actually really, really like in Germany at the time when that was all going on. And then Battlefield did all that, and then Call of Duty just kept the same. And I think then everyone went to Battlefield. Like, a lot of people said, "Oh, fuck all this." Like, you get to blow up buildings where a tank and it actually crumbles to the floor. Like, it's all, like, that's brilliant. That's a great idea. You actually have snipers from like up in the hills and the mountains, and they only do sniper, and you can actually see the little glimmer in the top, and like the scope and all. Like, that's unbelievable. That's great detail, great little things like that. I think all gamers love that kind of thing, just the little details. And like, I think that's the only way like another game will get better. It's another game out there. It's just like NBA 2K. They've been doing pretty well lately, but like one day they'll do the same thing. Like, if they drop off for like a few seconds, like, people just go by the EA one. But like, that EA one's absolutely awful. If you actually ever played it, the NBA Live, it's absolutely awful. The graphics are awful. The players are awful. Like, that's a thing I think they should just give up on. NBA 2K is the best basketball game out there. We don't need another one. We don't need EA doing a basketball game. You don't need to do. You have the NFL. The NFL's great. No, you don't need another. I don't think there is another NFL game. Only if people start doing I think there's a new American Football League starting up now with Vince McMahon. He has it up now. But like, there's only one NFL game. There's only one ice hockey game. Basketball. If EA just you don't need the basketball. You don't need to do it. NBA 2K have it down to a T. I think FIFA should do what the NBA 2K do with their career mode, with their little season mode that they do. Like, I love where you could start off at like pick a few team, like you pick England, you have a few little schoolboy league teams there, and you start off from there where like you're 15, 16, you're trying to get scouted, and then you get scouted finally. Then you're in the youth team at like Chelsea or Arsenal, like whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.